Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. So today what I have is I'm on my own cameraman. I'm on my doing DIY video, doing it on a 2012 Acura TSX. So the issue I've been seeing is I'll change my own oil and around 5,000 miles, the car has about 110 plus thousand miles on it, and I'm getting about 3.15 quarts out of the engine when I drain the oil. So it's burning almost about a quart and a half to 1.75 quarts. So looking online, I found out that the 2.4 cylinder engine, which is the pretty much from 2009 to 2014 Acura TSX, it also holds true for some of the TLXs. Its base engine is same. Obviously, it's been modified and changed for the new TLXs, the 2.4. This also belonged in some of the Honda Element, the engine. It's burning oil. So the research I found online is changing the PCV valve, and I'll move the camera on and show you where it exactly goes. This is a Honda part. The part number, if you can see, is right here, and I'll link it down below in the video too. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera around and I'm going to show you what to do. All I have to do is change take the pipes out and basically take a 17 millimeter deep socket or regular socket, and you can take the whole thing off, put in crush washer, which is the same washer that goes in the drain plugs for the Hondas, and then put this on there. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to turn the camera around and go from there. Another test you can do to test if this is working or not is run the car and pinch on the pipe, whether you do with the soft pliers or with your fingers. Depending on how you want to do it, you can do it. And if the car stutters, you know there's it's okay. But if it doesn't stutter, then you know it's blocked and it's just holding everything up. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you can test it and then change it. And the part costs about around $35 to $41 at the Honda or Acura dealerships. Pick it up or get it online and get it shipped. Stay tuned. Okay, so the camera has been turned around. What you're going to do is either use the soft pliers, or I'm using these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch this together so I can get this off, and then I can slide the pipe off, right? So if you look, this is your engine cover. You don't have to remove any of this. It's sitting directly below and above the alternator right here. This is the pipe and the PCV valve that you have to remove. The PCV valve is right down here. And the bolt that you see is a 17 millimeter socket, and that will do it. But before we do that, we got to remove this. So let me zoom in again for you guys a little. And then I'm going to try to get this off. And if you have a problem, you can also get this new one of these clamps, but hopefully your clamp is good and you don't have to do it. One thing I did, and this was sitting all the way down, so I twisted it like horizontal so I can at least get to it, and then I loosened it. So the first time you do it, just yank it. It's tight. It's going to come off. Just grab some extra paper towels just in case if there's a leakage of oil or anything like that. But basically you should not have anything. And now what you're going to do is either you can use a deep socket or a 17 mm, and you're going to open it up. I have broken it already, so I'm just doing it now. It's a very quick job. As you can see, I don't have enough deep socket, and that's why it's sitting a little bit out, but I was able to still get it. So see how mine sits out a little bit? If you had a deeper socket, then it would touch the rim of this. So here is the original one. As you can see in the camera, it's dirty. So all we're going to do is replace it with a new one, but we need to get the washer on there off too. Okay, so use a flathead and precisely remove the crush washer right off of here, which I did. I'm showing you here it's off. This looks good, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to get a new one because I already have a new one. I recommend getting a new one and changing it. So I was at the dealership. They gave me a new one. It looks the same way. This is the same one that's used in the drain plug. It's hard to put it on here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the new part and I'm going to put it on top of it. So obviously this looks dirty. It has about 110 or 14,000 miles on it now. So this is your new one. I'm going to put it on here and I'm going to try to slide it in there while I use this to assist with. And I'll link it down below, the foot-pounds you need to tighten it, and then you'll be good to go. Okay, that's tight enough. So all you're gonna do is slide this pipe back on, and then you're gonna put this back on here. So that's all you had to do there. The new one is on. It's tight. It's not gonna come off. We're good to go there. So here you go. So that was a very simple DIY to change out your PCV valve. It's basically crunching the clamp, taking the clamp off, the pipe off, and putting the new one in. And I'll link it down below, the part number and the foot-pounds of torque you need. And hopefully that will help. All you can do is start the car now and pinch or clamp on the rubber pipe, and it should have a little running inconsistency in there, and that will tell you. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. Thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate it.